Desi, that's a pretty earring. You look like a pirate. Come here, darling. Des, let's take this earring off you. There you go. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Someone left a comment in a previous video saying, sorry, I'm just jumping straight in. Someone left a comment in a previous video saying that this new Jo Malone perfume, Beach Blossom, someone told them to layer it over red hibiscus. And I was about to put my perfume on before I started vlogging, and I thought, actually, I'm going to quickly show you, in case this is the new secret go-to. So to layer it over red hibiscus. Ooh, I love that smell. And then maybe a spritz. Oh, I can definitely see how those like fragrances would work together nicely. This could be the one. Oh, that's really lovely actually. Oh, that might be my new go-to. Layering both of these, red hibiscus, beach blossom. Anyway, let's jump straight into the video, guys. Firstly, I need to give you an update because this is rather embarrassing. I managed to injure myself, and I wish I had some really interesting, heroic story behind it, but it was literally the most ridiculous thing ever. And yeah, I've managed to basically damage my neck while horse riding, and the funniest thing is that I literally not caught the moment, but caught the ride on camera. So my last vlog that I uploaded, not my sit down Q&A, the last vlog like this, I showed me out on a hack with Flickr, and that was exactly where I did it. And I'm going to insert this clip here. You might remember me saying this. But yeah, Flickr's been a little bit spooky today. One big spook that Grace said it was like it went in slow motion.
Just move.
Her whole body just levitated, but so quickly.
Slowly went with her.
I had one hand on the reins. I was turned round, chatting to Grace. And I was like, ooh, it's like I got whiplash from it. And it turns out she did give me whiplash. That's literally how ridiculous it was. I can't believe it. I have been through a lot worse. I have had some horrendous falls. I've had a horse fall on top of me. I've been dragged around the field when my foot's got stuck in a stirrup. I've been kicked. It's all happened. And I have got away from that unscathed. But this is literally ridiculous. I was riding, as you saw, with Grace, and I was in front, and I had my reins in one hand, and I can't actually turn my head properly, but I was looking back over my shoulder, chatting to Grace. Something spooked Flick, and she just jolted and like spooked her. Something made her jump, and like it, you know, fairly normal behaviour for Flick. And as I said, you saw me straight after, absolutely fine. The next day I started to get a pain in my neck. Had no idea what this was from. Literally thought I've slept funny. Ugh. And I, you know, went riding. And then on the Friday, I had training with Humbug and I was riding. And by this point my neck was really quite, it wasn't even my neck, it was just kind of the whole back of my head. I couldn't really pinpoint what it was. And I was riding and I was getting to the point when, because obviously I had a riding hat on, where I was thinking I really want to get this riding hat off. I felt like I had a migraine coming on. It was that kind of horrible, intense, what I thought was a headache. And just, but at the back of my head. I've never had a migraine. When I have a migraine it's always here at the front. But it was at the back, and I was like, oh God, I can't wait to get this riding hat off. I need to just go home. And I texted Andy and said, oh, I think I've got a migraine coming on. And he was like, just get home. You know, when I've got a migraine, I need to literally just sit in the dark. And anyway, I got home, and my whole back of my head and my neck was getting progressively worse and worse and worse. To the point where I was literally in agony. Like, there were a lot of tears. I was in a lot of pain. And then my neck completely stiffened up. I could move my head there and there It was so stiff. You can see I can move it now. I'll give you an update, but it was bad. And I had a couple of days, like 3 days, just on the sofa where I couldn't move, was in a lot of pain, dosing myself up, still at this point not knowing what on earth is this, but I could feel where the pain was. It was sort of where the bottom of your skull meets your neck, and it was here, and it was just this one side. And then I couldn't, it hurt to even touch, even just to touch it, it hurt. It was like someone had smacked me around the back of the head with a sledgehammer. Honestly, it was such a bizarre feeling. And anyway, I was on the sofa and I was editing that last vlog, and I heard myself say that, "Oh, Flick, I think you've given me whiplash." And it all clicked together, and I was like, that's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. And I think I put something up on my Instagram, and a lot of people were kind of saying, you know, go and see a chiropractor, go and see this person, this person, this person. Long story short, I managed to get a very last minute appointment on Monday morning. Chiropractor saw me, basically confirmed, like, yes, that is what it is. Whiplash is essentially any kind of trauma that happens as a result of like a jolt to your head and neck. There's not kind of like an official thing to, you know, diagnose whiplash, but that's essentially what happened. And he mentioned one of the discs, like a herniated disc in my neck, so a little bit of movement essentially, not broken, but a dislodge, so to speak, hence the pain, hence why it hurt to touch. So yeah, I had a full assessment with him. He obviously, as a chiropractor does, he found other misalignments down my body, like my pelvis and my back, so he readjusted that. He did like this sort of light massage work around my neck. He couldn't get close to where it was hurting because obviously, you know, it was so painful. So he did as much as he could to readjust and help around the area, and he said, you know, what's happened is because your body, and what actually made it worse is the fact that I wasn't facing forward. I was just chatting to my friend, obviously facing behind me, and my hand-eye, so, and your hand-eye coordination is an amazing thing. If I'd been facing forward and this had happened, it probably wouldn't have happened, but because I wasn't, my body was, I really wasn't expecting the sudden jolt, whereas when you're on a horse you can see like their body language, and you have that 1/10 of a second to go, oh, they're spooking, and you know, you kind of prepare yourself. But I was so unprepared, and it was just a case of the wrong thing happening at the wrong time and caused that outcome. So yeah, it wasn't some horrendous fall, you know, I'm not nervous to get back on or anything like that. As I've said, I rode the next day, but it's just, yeah, it was just very, I've never had this happen before. It was just really unfortunate. So anyway, I went for my second chiro appointment yesterday. I've got to go twice a week to get things back and moving and grooving, but oh my god, yesterday's appointment was such a, oh my god, it was a shock to the system. I've seen these videos on TikTok, you know, the chiropractors doing adjustments, and you hear these loud clicks and things, and well, I can't even watch those videos, it freaks me out. But when he was doing the adjustments down my pelvis and my back, the relief, it felt so good. So I can see why people do it. But anyway, I went in for my second appointment, and I was expecting a repeat of like the first one. So, you know, he was adjusting my pelvis again and my back, and then I thought, oh, you know, he's going to do this massage thing around my neck. And I was laying on the bed and he was stood behind me, and then just all of a sudden, like they're loud, it felt like the noise that it made, I was shocked that my head was still attached to my shoulders. It was such a loud, and he actually said, you win the prize for the loudest click of the day. He was like, this was needed. I was in shock, I got the giggles, then my eyes watered, I didn't know what to do. It was the most bizarre feeling of my life, but wow, has it made a difference. Bearing in mind, before that appointment, this was my movement. Now, I can turn almost full movement back this side, and then almost this side. I've still got the slight pain and the pull. I don't have my full movement back. But if you'd have seen me yesterday morning compared to last night before going to bed, this is wild. So anyway, I'm going to continue doing that to treat my neck. In terms of riding, like most horse riders don't do very well when you tell them not to ride. They do it anyway. I will be getting back on. He said to basically just take caution, but with riding, you know, everyone, you know, takes caution anyway, but it is one of those sports, you do it at your own risk. And he said, you know, I would prefer it if you did more predictable exercise, is what he worded it as. He said, you know, feel free to go for a walk, but don't put yourself in positions where you could, you know, have a jolt. Even silly things, he said, if you're walking the dogs and have the dogs on a lead, try not to hold the lead, get your other half to hold them or have them off the lead, because even just a jolt or a pull forward with that can set you back. And obviously with the horses, you know, spooking and jolting, possibility of falling off, he was like, that will set you back and cause you further injury. So he said, I'd prefer you not to do that, but you know, it's a case of, we don't know how long this is going to take to fully heal. So he said, I know you're not going to listen to me, so be very, 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 very careful. I'm careful, so yeah, I can get back on when the pain isn't as bad. Today, I'm not riding today, so it's been about 5 days since I've ridden, 6 days since I've ridden, but I'm going to get back on tomorrow, so I'll have had a week of not riding. I'm going to get back on tomorrow and just, I'm not going to put myself in silly positions, you know, I'm not going to go galloping over the fields where there's a good chance I could come off. You know, I'm just going to do what I feel comfortable to do. So yeah, that is the update, guys. A good old injured neck, and yeah, hence why in the last video I was just sat very, very stiff. I wanted to get a video out, but I was in a lot of pain. I was dosed up and I just couldn't move, and I couldn't, at that point I couldn't drive because I couldn't move my head. Bit useless at a junction when you can't actually look left and right, but as you can see, I'm now able to. I mean, I'm not breakdancing anytime soon, let's put it that way. I'm still a bit tender, and also I'm getting bad headaches as well. I think after the adjustments, he said that's quite common. So yeah, I'm just being careful. I'm not doing lots of long strenuous exercising. I went for a dog walk last night with Andy. I just said, you know, I want to just get out, I need some fresh air, because I haven't been riding the last few days. I'm getting cabin fever, I just needed to get out. And we were on a dog walk for probably like not even an hour, probably like 40 minutes, and I was really sore by the end of it. Like, it was just even the motion of walking, I think, you know, as your feet hit the floor, you know, you're sending vibrations up your body. Even just that, after like half an hour, 40 minutes, I was in a lot of pain. I just wanted to get home. I got home, put like my heat pad on the back of my head, had some more painkillers. Andy made dinner for us, and then I was just had a very quiet evening. So I'm taking it steady, but yeah, that is the update, guys, on my neck. I wish I had some really cool story about an outrageous fall that I survived, but I didn't. It was so stupid. But there we go, there's the day, just the unpredictable nature of riding and the injuries that go with it, I think. So there we go, guys. Oh, so silly. Please take this opportunity to make me feel better. I want you to leave a comment down below of one of the most ridiculous outcomes you've ever had. One of the most, like, one of the injuries that just, you know, when the time and the crime just doesn't match up. I want you to tell me what you were doing and what injury you got and how ridiculous the two things sound together. Please make me feel better. I know there'll be people out there. Oh God, because when you hear whiplash, you think, you know, car accident or, God, what happened? No, my horse literally spooked. Spooked a pheasant flying out of a bush. The same thing she does most times I ride, and I just wasn't looking where I was going. Oh, anyway, guys, that is the update for today. I've got a couple of things to unbox with you. I did an order with H&M. I'm actually working with them over on my Instagram. Not working with them on YouTube. I don't have to show you this, but we all know I like H&M. It isn't any secret. Oh, the top that I'm wearing, by the way. I was wearing this on my Instagram stories. So many people messaged, so where is that from? It's from Pretty Lavish. I'll link it in the description box down below. Beautiful knit cardigan like top. You'll see at the bottom it's got this kind of shape to it, so I haven't left these buttons undone, that's just how it comes. And I just think it's gorgeous, really ideal for this time of year. I really like pairing up with these colours as well, but I'll show you in a minute. Let me show you what I ordered from H&M. I'm going to do a full unboxing with you. I will do a try on. I'll just show you what I've ordered. One more thing as well, which I found mad. He was talking about like the aftercare of having adjustments and things, and you know, explained what to expect and all of that sort of thing. And he said, you know, make sure after the appointment and tomorrow, you know, next couple of days, just make sure you drink plenty of water. And I said, oh, you know, that's fine. I do drink quite a lot of water anyway. And I said, you know, out of curiosity, like, why? I was just curious how the two things, because, you know, we all try and drink water, don't we, for overall to stay healthy. And he said, well, after the adjustments, that actually release toxins into your body, and it helps your body flush the toxins out after the adjustments. And I was like, oh my God, I just found that really interesting. I don't know, I found that so interesting. But just a PSA, if you are going to go to a chiropractor, and just make sure you get your water in the next day. So Stanley's coming around me everywhere, aren't you, Stan? Anyway, what did I order from H&M? I thought this was absolutely beautiful, this white blouse. I just think for the spring, summer, this is so gorgeous. This is the, like, epitome of jeans and a nice top. What's the nice top? What is a nice top? This is beautiful. You could throw this on with some jeans, like what I'm wearing now, and some sandals. You could even pop some nice trousers, some shorts. I love the detail around the neck. I'm going to bring it up close. But I just thought this was really, really pretty. I will try on everything for you. But I got my usual size small. So it's oversized. It just looks really comfortable and classy and lovely. So yeah, I'll try this on for you in a moment. Also picked up a pair of jeans from H&M. These are more of like a cropped jean. So I like wearing these in the spring, summer when, I don't know, you're wearing a nice pair of sandals or a nice wedge, a nice heel, and you want your ankles out a little bit. You don't want your jeans dragging on the floor. These are their straight, high waist ankle jeans. That's these. They're almost like a kind of slim mom style, but they do cut off at the ankle, so I love that in the spring. I think that's the difference between wearing jeans in the winter and the spring, isn't it? You can get your ankles out a little bit. So I got those. Classic wash of denim as well. Then you guys all know how excited I am for this purchase. I've already seen these are selling out, and I knew they would, but they have these pastel yellow little ballet flats, and they've got this kind of, what is this called? It's like a ruched kind of leather, isn't it? And I just thought these will be so cute to wear in the springtime. I mean, we all know the bag that is going to complement these perfectly, but I just couldn't help myself. I thought these would be so ideal for throwing on and adding a nice pop to outfits. But to go with it, as I said, I'm working with H&M over on my Instagram, so obviously I need to style the outfit up with a bag from H&M, and I saw this one and thought that is so ideal. So I've obviously got some of the labels and things still attached, but look at this pastel yellow bucket bag. Isn't that just so cute? It's got obviously the gold buckle detail here, you've got the top handle, you've got a crossbody strap. I think that is so cute, and to go with the shoes, how cute. I just love that. I just love it. Also, to top off the look, as we know, silk scarves and like especially neck scarves are a massive trend for this year. So I thought I need to showcase that, and I grabbed this cream and blue silk scarf, and I'm going to do a little situation around the neck, just blue, white and yellow together. It's just absolutely beautiful. Now one more thing, I forgot what this is. I actually don't know what's in here. Oh, I got some earrings for the look. I really do like H&M earrings. They're jewellery in general. I got these. I thought these looked absolutely stunning. They're almost like a bit of a vintage vibe. I really need to get my nails done. I've just seen how outgrown they are. That's the next appointment. But almost like this vintage knot kind of style, and just love them. Anyway, I'll pop the outfit on and try it on with you. This is the outfit on. I haven't put the scarf on, but can I just say, these jeans, the ankle length jeans from H&M, they're so good for the spring. Really good length. I love this top. I've tucked it in. You could definitely wear it, I think, untucked with maybe a pair of matching white trousers. That would look really lovely. But for day to day, this is more practical for me. I much prefer to have it tucked in. The sleeves are beautiful. This gorgeous oversized sleeve kind of silhouette with them. Oh, the bag. This is the bag. How cute with the ballet flats. That's so lovely. And then obviously we have the scarf. I thought I would very quickly just show you how I would tie a scarf like this, because I know a few of you asked on another video. So it obviously comes like this. So this is simply how I would do it. I would fold it corner to corner to make a triangle like this. I then roll it up, so I'm actually just going to do that on my table here a second. There we go, so it's a long sort of piece of fabric. Then I'm going to fold it in half like this, wrap it around my neck so that I have this looking like this. And then I'm going to take one end, thread it through, and then I'm going to tie my knot. And you can do as many or as little as you like. I think doing it a couple of times always looks best. And that's how I would usually style this. You can get, sorry if you can hear banging by the way, Andy's taking some stuff from the top floor to the bottom floor and making a racket while he's doing it. So yeah, but if you've heard anyone speaking, that's what's happening. So that's how I would tend to style this. And then all together, I just think that is such a cute look. I really love this. I'll link everything in the description box for you guys anyway. But yeah, really cute outfit. The sun is absolutely glorious. It's such a nice day. Anyway, I just want to do a quick unboxing of something. Actually, before I do that, I need to tell you about something. Last vlog, you might remember my little mini rant about mini eggs not tasting the same, and M&S, the Chicky Chocky speckled eggs, are like elite. They're so good. If you're also disappointed with mini eggs recently, then I'm boycotting them and telling you to get the M&S speckled eggs. Well, yesterday M&S released these. M&S released speckled egg cookies. Oh, the sun's shining on them. Look at that. It's like stepping into heaven. Ah, look. They are so... I've had one, I'm not going to lie. I've had one, got a cup of tea, but they are actually beautiful. Filled with pieces of the speckled egg and chocolate. Oh my god, honestly, just gorgeous. I need to get a plate so I don't spill this. Honestly, these with a cup of tea, I'm telling you all now. They're honestly like the best cookies that you can buy right now. No word of a lie. So, so good. There's some more treats to show you, but not for me. I have a very special unboxing to do for the bobbleheads. Bobbleheads, we've got a little package for you. And it's from the amazing team. They've got one each at Duke's. They've sent them an Easter treat box. You might remember I did one, like an unboxing of their treat box at Christmas time. They've sent me a handwritten letter, which is just the cutest. And it says, "Dear Alex, after seeing Bolly and Desi's excitement over our Christmas boxes on YouTube, we're delighted to be sending you our Easter version." Can I just say, you can't see right now, I'm just going to quickly film on my phone so that I don't disturb the vlog. This is what I'm looking at right now. I'm going to put this on the screen. He's just so patiently waiting, aren't you? We're vlogging twice. You're so excited. Oh, they know. The Easter gift box celebrates the launch of our subscription service for dogs. Healthy, natural treats with a seasonal surprise sent to your door each month, which launches the 1st of April. We've made your discount code ALEX10 live until the end of April if you'd like to share. Thank you, Dukes. Oh my God, I'll pop that on screen, ALEX10. If you do want to get a really cute subscription treat box. And I know there's going to be crazy dog mums watching that are just as silly as I am, that are 100% going to want to do this. I'm going to open the Dukes boxes and show you what's in that. Can I just appreciate how beautiful the box is as well? It's so cute. Let me get this open. Because we've got one little popper especially down here is so excited. Desi, do you want treats as well? So this is what is inside. Oh my God. So they both get a little duck. They've got a little duck toy. Are you jumping up, knocking the tripod? A little duck toy. That is just actually adorable. Hello, you're excited now, Desi. We also have some, ooh, fishy bites. Some chicken jerky and, oh my gosh, some pork scratchings. Wow, puppers, haven't you been spoiled? Let me get your toys out for you. I'll give you these first. Okay, we've got duckies. We got one each. Right, Bolly, you're gonna catch. Catch. Oh, good catch, Desi. Are you happy? You got new little ducky toys. Can I have it? He's so good at giving you his toys. Bolly, can I have it? Oh, he's like, I forgot it. There you go. Oh, thank you. Do you want to play catch? Ready? Not spinning. Catch. Oh, nearly. Good boy. Oh, Desi, do you like it, darling? Desi? Oh, do you like it, your new toys? Oh, is that nice? Would you like a little treaty out of here? Oh, Bolly's like, absolutely. I'm going to give them each a piece of the chicken jerky as well. He's ready. You're ready, aren't you? Does it smell nice? Does it smell nice? Where's your sister? Desi, do you want a treaty? Here she comes. Come on then. Okay, now gentle. Good girl. And you, Bolly? Gentle. Good boy. Just on my way to the yard. Andy's here. Andy's driving me because I've got a few heavy bags of horse food that I need to pop into Humbug's food bins, which I'm obviously struggling to do at the moment. So Andy's come to be muscles for me and do the heavy lifting. Was that your gun trying to make an appearance? I think mine's bigger than yours, babe. But anyway, also need to grab Flicky in as well. They've stayed out a bit longer today because the weather's been so nice, and Flicker is just full of energy at the moment. Like, she is full of spring. She's so fresh at the moment. Apparently she's been running around a field today, just being and just loving life. I think she's feeling like a little spring lamb, so she's going to be fun to get back on when I get back on them. Oh, so anyway, she's been left out. I'm trying to just get rid of some of that energy. She needs to be competing. That's what she needs to do. She's she's competition fit, and she needs to be out competing, not for mum to be broken. So I'm going to try and get her out ASAP and do some jumping, because that is honestly what keeps her the happiest. Oh dear. I'm wearing, I love this t-shirt actually. I got it last year at Burley Horse Trials. It's just like part of their merch. And whenever I go to somewhere like that, I always like to get, you know, like a little memento. So now it's spring, summer, and I can actually leave the house with short sleeves sometimes. I thought I'd pop it on, and it's very apt, isn't it?
Very apt.
Is apt the right word?
What are we talking about?
Well, Horse Trials t-shirt.
Yeah, very apt.
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 The word.
Apt appropriate.
Apt appropriate. Have we had this conversation before? I'm getting really bad deja vu.
No.
We've not. It's my weird dreams. Keep having weird, like, you know, you feel like you've dreamt something, but then it happens in real life, and is that like what deja vu is?
That is the definition of
That is deja vu. Oh. But yeah, you might be hearing more about Burley Horse Trials, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. But yeah. Anyway, Andy, how's Molly Lashes? Flicky! Usually she'll shout back. Come on, Flicky!
Wrong horse.
Wrong horse. One horse responded.
She says, Mum, you've left me out.
She's absolutely fuming. She's nodding her head up.
Yeah, she can.
She's so angry that she's been allowed to stay out in the sunshine. You know, you want some big, like, Black Beauty reunion.
And she runs up to you.
Oh, here we go. She doesn't recognise my new neck.
You're all even now, that's
I know, it's because I'm not walking like a wonky donkey anymore. She's like, who's this girl with the great posture coming towards me? Hello, my darling. Hello, gorgeous girl. You waiting? Yes, you've got your head waiting. Hello, darling. I've forgiven you, by the way. I heard a little apology under your breath then. I think she's sorry, secretly, deep down. Aren't you? Yes. My little darling. Do you want to hold her, Andy?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Andy being a brave boy. Did you say she's going a bit quick? Yeah. Well done, Andy. Guys, he's absolutely terrified of horses. This is a very big step for him. Oh, bless her. There you go, darling. Right. I forgive you for hurting my neck. Oh, bless her. She had a couple of carrots, got her pyjamas on. And that's you done for the night, isn't it, my love? Time to go and get Humbug's feed bins fully stocked. Oh, I've got one of the riding school ponies here. Are you looking after the feed room? Looking after the feed room, right. Humbug. Oh, not that one. I don't need your help, sir. There we go. Thanks, babe. I might have to get a bad neck more often. Less heavy lifting for me. Flick has already had hers, guys, don't worry. It's not favouritism. Finish that one first. Look at all the slobber out now. Look at his frothy lipstick. Look at that. Good morning, guys. It is the next day and yeah, I've got still not feeling back to 100% normal. In terms of my neck, like the pain in my neck has gone. I don't feel like I've done anything until I touch the back of my neck and it's still a bit sore. And if I try to kind of really move my head at full capacity, if that makes sense, I can still feel the pull, but I've just still got this constant headache, and yeah, it's really not making me feel too great at the moment, to be completely honest. I'm just finding it a little bit of a drain, and every morning when I wake up I'm just hoping that the headache's gone. and it's not. Yeah, so I thought I'd show you what I'm actually doing this morning to make myself feel a little bit better. I'm really indulging in a lot of like self-care, skincare routines. I feel like when you already don't feel 100%, sometimes those are the first things that kind of you fail to do. You know, if you're in a really bad place or you're feeling really down, hygiene, skincare, exercise, those are like the first things I think that tail off, and it's kind of like a vicious cycle because not doing those things also does have a negative impact on your mental health. I feel that it does anyway. I'm definitely feeling the effects of not exercising. And I know in this vlog you'll probably be like, Alex, you've been outside, you know, you've been out with the dogs, but it's nowhere near to the extent of what I would usually be doing, and I'm really feeling that. So whereas I can't lean into exercising at the moment, it's just too painful, I'm leaning into another side that does make me feel good. And I've actually had a delivery from one of my favourite skincare brands, and I honestly feel like this could not have come at a better time. I'm feeling so unbelievably spoiled by this parcel. This is a brand that was on my like dream brands list a couple of years ago. I've been a fan of them for many years. If you go back on my channel to when I had my adult acne, I speak about this brand then. They've been a part of my skincare journey for many years, and that is Drunk Elephant. I have so many products from them. I'm yet to use a product from Drunk Elephant that I don't like. This is not an ad, by the way, this is not a sponsor. I'd love for it to be an ad one day, who knows, because I am such a genuine fan of the brand. And Drunk Elephant, as of I think this year or last year, actually put me on their PR list, which I'm so unbelievably grateful for. As I said, I love them, and they sent me this parcel. It arrived yesterday, and honestly, last night my headache was really, my head and neck in general was really quite painful, and honestly I could have cried because I was just like, oh, that's just such a nice parcel to receive at this time. Beautiful like toiletries bag with Drunk Elephant branding on the back, so this will come in handy for travelling. And they've sent me, it's a parcel of basically nearly all of their products so that I can try so many other things, and it's just, I mean, I'll show you. It is so full, and I'm so overwhelmed and grateful. A couple of products in here that you will have seen me speak about already, and you'll already know. The Proteiny Polypeptide Cream, their moisturiser. I literally have one in my skincare bag here. Oh, I have the bigger one. That's how much of a fan I am of it. This is always on like my Christmas list. Andy usually gets me a top up at like Christmas time because I just love this moisturiser so much. They've actually sent me another one, so I'm so grateful. Won't have to put it on the Christmas list this year. It's amazing, I love it. Another product I really love from them, and I recommend to a lot of people, is their TLC Glycolic Night Serum. This will just give you the most lovely exfoliation. It makes your skin glow. It's beautiful. So I'm very happy to have a top of that as well. Honestly, I'll be trying some of these products over the next sort of few weeks, months, and keeping you updated on them. For now, I thought I'd show you a few products that I am using this morning to give me that little bit of a pick-me-up. So first up, from Murad, the Blemish Control Retexturizing Body Pads with soothing azelaic and biomimetic soothing multi-acids. This is the packaging, and as it says on the tin, it's literally pads, and this is great if you're going through a bit of if your immune system's down, you're feeling a bit rubbish, as I am at the moment, and you feel like your skin is just taking a bit of a hit. It's really nice to kind of, I know we all maybe think about our face but maybe forget about the rest of our body, and I'm noticing like on my chest and my back the skin texture is just feeling a little bit different. I'm going to try and not flash you, but I'm just going to give my chest a little bit of a once over with this as well. It's really nice as well to use sort of over your legs after you've shaved maybe. It just helps kind of restore your skin back to feeling smooth and almost baby-like again. So I have already showered this morning and I did pop on all over some of the Elemis Lime and Ginger Velvet Body Butter. This just smells, oh, honestly, just insane. I'm just going to pop a little bit on my arm. But it's just, oh. And I can tell when I'm not quite feeling right, because usually if I use a body butter and moisturiser, I feel soft and supple all day. My skin has literally drank that and my skin's already feeling a little bit dry again. So put a little bit more of this on. For my hands, a Drunk Elephant product that I already had. This is their Wonder Wild Miracle Butter from their Rescue and Remedy range. Just a really thick, it comes out almost like glue. It's very, very thick in consistency, but when you need that really rich, intense cream for the areas where you get dry, like your hands, you know, if you get like cracks in your knuckles, I very much get quite sore fingers sometimes in between my fingers from holding the reins, from riding and, you know, wearing riding gloves, and I can still get sore hands. So something like this, just that extra bit of self-care when you need it. There we go, and already the texture and the feel of my hands feels so much better after that. Just like smooth. Oh, now moving on to my skincare. Drunk Elephant have actually sent me a new vitamin C to try. So I am going to try that at some point, but today I want to show you what I am currently using. So I'm using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. So important to have a good vitamin C serum in your skincare routine. I'd say for a morning routine, you only really need 4 key products or 4 key ingredients. A vitamin C, a brightening eye cream, moisturiser, SPF. If you have those 4 things in your morning skincare routine, then you're doing it right, in my opinion. I also really love the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. However, in this lovely package, Drunk Elephant sent me their C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. And it does say on the back here it contains 5 vitamins, 5 forms of vitamin C, and cucumber extract for firmer, stronger looking skin around the eye. Ooh, I'm going to try this one. So I can use it during the day. This is the packaging. Pop a little bit under the eye there. That feels really nice actually, really nice. I can see that becoming a very firm favourite. As I said, don't dislike any Drunk Elephant products. Oh, that feels quite lovely. So, vitamin C and eye cream done. Moisturiser. I'm basically using this one that they sent me, but I already have one open. Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. I'm going to use this new product that they sent me to add some sort of hydration down my neck. This is their Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. It's in this nice tall bottle, but I'm going to put a couple of pumps onto my hand and use this on my neck. Final product, as always, SPF, and I'm using my go-to ultraviolet SPF 50. Just a little bit of extra self-care for this morning. I'm going to use the Tatcha lip mask. I took this with me on my flight to Dubai. It's super, super nourishing. I love the fact that it actually comes at the top here with a little spoon, so that you can get it out on the spoon and straight onto your lips. It just makes you feel that extra little bit bougie when you do your skincare. Oh, I've popped far too much on, but never mind. And that is me feeling already a million times better. So just taking care of my body a little bit this morning. Coming to you from a random part of the house on the landing, but I used to film a lot of like outfit of the days here when I was vlogging, and I forgot. So I'm going to start showing you some outfits here, because sometimes it's easier than showing you in my dressing room when I don't want to expose myself and show how messy the dressing room is. But today, first white jeans outfit of the year. I'm wearing my white jeans from Beaufort and Blake. I've then paired it with my khaki green t-shirt from Under the Stories. khaki green blazer to match from Zara. I have just popped on my tan suede ballet flats with this. Just feel like the tones. The tones all work nicely. I've got my Amazon tan belt on, the one that looks like good old dupe for you know what. And I'm going to pop these earrings in from H&M that I showed you yesterday. These ones that kind of have a little bit of a, oh, if the camera would focus, there we go, a little bit of a vintage vibe to them. Andy and I are heading out. We're going to grab, I think, like either a brunch or maybe like a coffee and a cake or something, making the most of our weekend together. I think he's going to play golf a bit later. There we go. And then for my handbag, I'm going to match my shoes and use my suede shoulder bag from Under the Stories. And that's me ready to go for the day. Anyway guys, I do actually have something to show you. I have an update. Technically not in the house, outside of the house. The garage has had a little bit of a transformation. I will add, absolutely nothing to do with me. I've had no part of this whatsoever. This is very much an Andy thing. So a few months ago, Andy spoke to me about potentially doing this in the garage, and I was a little bit hesitant at first because I was like, can we not use that space in the garage for something else? But anyway, Andy has now transformed not all of the garage, I'd say half of the garage, into his own little play den, let's just say. You want to go out, darling? Go. So I'm going to take you out to the garage and show you exactly what he has done in there. So now, if we go into the garage, you will see it now consists of a golf simulator. So Andy has transformed it over the last few days. To be fair, it's actually pretty impressive. It's got a whole, I don't actually know what this is, but are you impressed with it?
I'm very impressed. It's not finished.
It's not finished, he adds.
This mat has to go into the ground.
That goes into the ground?
Yeah, panelling along the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to cover up the breeze blocks,
That
don't you?
projector going up there.
Yeah. Oh, so it won't look as
That
kind of
screen
messy.
is a touch screen. That
Yeah.
TV is going to go on the wall so it can show Sky Sports.
So you can watch golf
Whilst
playing golf.
Yeah.
So for anyone that doesn't actually understand what this is,
This
what
is a
actually
Foresight launch monitor.
What is it? What does this do? And why did you want it?
Practice and play real courses.
In the house.
Do you want me to show you?
Go on then, do a swing.
But if it's bad, we have to edit it out.
If any keen golfers are watching. So now I'm going to become a golf widow all year round, and Andy's going to be in here playing golf. I mean, it is pretty cool. So how far did that go?
Oh no, edit it out.
In the water.
Edit it out.
Edit that out. Andy's actually made an agreement with me, and when he's not in here using it, I can actually put on like yoga and Pilates on that screen, and I can do yoga and Pilates in here. When that's in the ground, that'll be so nice to do in here, won't it? Thank you. So yeah, this is what our garage, well, half of the garage behind that curtain is like the other half of the garage in there. But you're going to have some nice boys' nights in here.
Yeah.
Playing golf.
It's good, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it's good for you. Maybe I'll do, in the next vlog when I'm feeling a bit better, I'll do some Pilates in here on the turf. Rustic Pilates. I can put up like a fake countryside thing in the background.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, wild Pilates.
One more to say goodbye.
But okay, one more to say goodbye. Oh! Oh, it's a good job you got this, babe. I think you could do the practice. It has been a couple of days since I last picked up this vlog, but I wanted just to come on here and finish it properly, but also give you a little bit of an update in terms of my injury, because, yeah, I basically ended up going to hospital a couple of nights ago. About the same evening that I last picked up the camera, I just got to the point where I was in total agony. And just for context, I'm not someone that, like, I don't go to the doctors, honest truth. I'm not that person. I never go to the doctors. I have a very good pain threshold for things. I always just kind of crack on with things. It takes a lot for me to actually go and get something looked at, but it got to the point where the pain in my neck and my head was just so severe, I just couldn't cope. And because I'd been having this for days and days and days, I was exhausted. It was just awful. Anyway, I'm glad I did go in to see a doctor, because what they told me was that I actually have a torn muscle at the back of my neck, which is causing like these kind of tension headaches, almost like these migraines, but it's constant. Cannot get rid of the headaches at all. So the doctor basically said, no more chiropractor appointments. He said, don't go to them. It's not going to help you right now. You need to be resting. He's put me on some medication that he said he's going to actually help the pain that I'm experiencing. And yeah, just a couple of weeks of resting, no exercise, which is the worst thing to tell someone with horses, because it's like, oh, I really don't want to not be riding. But yeah, so unfortunately that is just where I'm at now, but I'm glad I went to see someone, because I actually had a couple of chiropractor appointments booked in for next week, well this week now, which I've now cancelled, but that wouldn't have done me much good at all. That is where we're at, guys. It's really annoying for me, but it's just one of those things really. So I'm sorry this vlog has been a little bit here, there and everywhere. It's been a bit higgledy-piggledy, and yeah, picking up the camera, putting down the camera, but just wanted to be able to give you guys an update. So that's where I'm at the moment. I am going to still continue to film as much as I can, as much as I'm not in pain with filming. I'm just moving at a slower pace is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, please do still expect videos from me. I'm going to try and not skip any, but as I said, just moving at a slower pace at the moment. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and as always I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.